Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Svetlana and today I feel like we're gonna have a pretty interesting video. I know us plant lovers, us plant collectors tend to be a little bit crazy, a little bit over the board with all of the plant equipment we might have in our home just to make our special plants happy. And you probably know that I live in Northeast Europe, so we do not receive a lot of sunlight like for almost half a year. I don't remember the last sunny day I have seen, so it's a struggle. That takes us to the grow lights, because without them, of course, I would not be able to grow my special, rare, interesting plants without any kind of help, so we need to work on that, right? And today we're so flippin' lucky because Sansi Growlight decided to sponsor this video and send me a couple grow lights to test out and see what all of that business is about. I'm actually really excited because I am pretty new with the grow lights, so this will be such a fun experience, I believe. I love experiments, you know, my channel is filled with all of kind of experiments like rescuing plants, doing interesting like arrangements with them and all of that. So of course, I'm so flipping glad when I can bring so much more light to my home. I have a couple places in my home that still do not receive enough sunlight and plants are struggling in there. For example, right here next to this wall I have this like houseplant wall made with my like kind of one of the largest plants in my collection. I have this whole stand and they are struggling, guys. They do not receive a lot of sunlight. They stand right behind the corner, so the light isn't hitting them from the window almost. So this is when these grow lights are gonna be so interesting to test out. This is where we're gonna do all of the action. I also have a very top shelf on this shelf that you can see behind me that also is struggling, but we will see. I have two grow lights. Let's unbox them, and while doing so, let's chat about these grow lights and see from them. I actually plan to film this video right now, so the unboxing part, setting up part, and then later on, after a couple of weeks or so, I'm gonna give you a little like review and see how it's been. Let me grab the lights. Alright, of course I want to thank Sansi Grow Lights for sending these to me because I am so flippin' excited. I will leave the full name with full information about these lights on the screen. This is something that I'm so curious about. I've seen some other plant YouTubers trying them out and I was always so flippin' curious to see if I would be able to make them work. So let's get into that. Let's see guys. Bam, bam. I love how small and tiny these boxes are and they're not that heavy, so very convenient so far. Damn. Okay, we have an instruction, we have little box inside the other box, we have some ports, and we have the grow light body itself. Okay, and that's about it in the box. Also have you are now a stellar VIP. Dang. Okay, let's see. I think this is where the bulbs are gonna be. Okay. Oh, nice. We will have a remote. Heck yes. So excited, mostly because these grow lights are attachable, so I can work with them wherever I feel like I need some more lighting situation. I'm so excited. Just look at them. Wow. Oh my gosh. They look like an alien. That's cool. Okay, so we have this clip underneath. It's so strong. Oh my gosh. So strong. This is nice. Okay. We have A, B, and C. That's convenient. Okay. So we just attached it to my chair, just for funsies, for trying them out. I want to take off that plastic. Okay. And while I do all of that business, let me share a little bit about these grow lights and why I was so excited to try these specific lights out, because I had other options, of course. You probably noticed, if you have been following for longer, that I do not film like sponsored videos very often because I don't know, I feel kind of iffy about them sometimes because I do not want to lie, you know, in front of camera if I do not like the product. So that's why I'm so happy, because this specific company said that I can give an honest review. If I find something wrong, I can share about it. So I'm excited. Oh, that's easy. That's easy. Okay, so while unboxing, here is a little bit more, not unboxing, taking some thingies out. Here's some information about these lights. You will see further in my videos how I will be working with all of those 4 bulbs that I'm about to show you. And guys, they're just working miracles. I can play around with very different corners of my apartment, and this is so convenient. Sansi plant lights utilize optical lenses to concentrate light onto plants, improving light utilization. These lights' intensity is 3 times higher than competing products with the same power, and I can flip and tell you it's so right. I'm filming this voiceover after 10 days of using these lights, and guys, they're so bright. Plants seem to be so happy. These lights ensures healthier plant growth and prevents plants from becoming too elongated, so they won't be annoyingly long and leaning towards your windowsill. They will stay compact, beautiful, gorgeous, and that's exactly what we're looking in our plants, right guys? Sansi plant lights use full spectrum natural light similar to the sunlight, which provides a more comfortable viewing experience compared to red blue light spectrum. Plus, it's way easier on your eyes, so these lights are not extremely white or extremely unnatural. It just simply feels like you have a little bit of sunlight in your own home. Plus, it effectively reduces the harmful effects of blue lights on the eyes. I personally am always around my plants, so this is extremely helpful because I don't want to be blind after a couple of years of using grow lights for every single day in my office. What I also love that these lights do not have exaggerated parameters. You will see in the end of this video I will share some updates on my plants that I'm so excited about, so just stay tuned for a little bit more of proof how awesome these lights are. Also, Sansi says that their products utilize ceramic heat dissipation technology, resulting in a longer lifespan and a 5-year warranty. I don't know about you, but 5 years is extremely long time period for me. So much can happen in 5 years. So if Sansi are saying they give you a 5-year warranty, they know they're talking business. For example, in contrast, competitors typically offer warranties for only 1 or 3 years. So you be the judge, guys. Despite the same brightness, Sansi plant lights have lower power consumption, making them more energy efficient, which is also a big deal for me. You know, I'm saving for a new home. I'm trying to be smart about my lighting situation. You have heard me talking about me being a bit spooked about my very old apartment and all of the electricity in here. Also, high quality LED chips have higher light saturation and a color rendering index of 95, providing more natural and accurate color representation, which means your plants will look more lively than ever. You will never see your plants more green than having them blasted with those beautiful lights. Plus, these products undergo ETL certification, ensuring a higher level of safety, which is always a big priority, guys, especially living in an old apartment as I do. So without any further ado, let me set up these lights and let's see how we can work with them. Cool. That is so cool. And look, oh my gosh, they can work on so much space around. Oh my god, I have never been so excited about light fiction. I love it. This is such my vibe. Oh my gosh, I just can make them work almost on the whole shelf right here. When other lights are so like combined in one space, these ones, oh my gosh, I even from here can light up my other side of the room. That is flipping cool. That is so damn cool. Okay, yeah, okay, so I have 2 lights like this. So right now, oh, by the way, the remote is so fun. And just look at it. Bam, bam, bam. They don't need to be lightened up at once. If you only need one, you can work at one only. This is so fun. Okay, so right now we have a very snowy day. It's so gloomy, it's so gray and dark. The space behind me is so dark, and guys, it's almost like living in a flippin' underground in here. So this is what's gonna make my plants so happy. So right now, let's set up these lights up and I'm gonna show you before and after, you know, the lighting situation, how we're gonna work with everything. And from then we'll see. I'll give a little review later on, and that's where we're gonna start from. So let's set up another set of these lights and let's flipping get to work. Also, what I loved, it's so easy to set up. No flipping difficult instructions. There are only 4 steps to put them on and use them already. This is fabulous. Bam, it took me about 3 minutes to set this thing up. This is so flippin' awesome and easy and looks such a good quality. The metal is so like nice and thick and chunky. Every single piece doesn't look like, you know, it's been made out of paper. This is so awesome. I thought, you know what, I'm not only gonna be using them on that wall that has my like larger plant stand, right? I also gonna use it on my shelf right here, because I just cannot miss this opportunity. This seems like such a good thing, and I have a couple greenhouses in here that would love this. Also have a full shelf with cacti that right now as well are kind of sleeping because flipping damn dark. So we're gonna work on 2 different spaces in my home, and we'll see if something changes after starting to use these lights. I'm actually really excited because, for example, on that stand with all of the plants I haven't seen a new like growth point, a new leaf, new anything on any plant that is there from maybe September or October, and we are already in January when I'm filming this. So this should be fun. This should be fun. I cannot wait to see the results. Let's set up these babies up. Okay, we're starting from this space, just the one that I was talking with you about. As you can tell, I not only have a couple greenhouses in here, I also have a full-on experiments like seeds that are rooting right now, or some little tiny babies that I'm trying to like give a second chance because they were on the brink of the death. I have lots of prop stations right here, so this is the space in my houseplant collection that really needs a lot of TLC, and these bad boys are gonna be a flippin' awesome help. So let's see what we can do with them. Later on I'm gonna need to work on my cord situation, but so far this feels like it's just meant to be in there. How does it look on camera? Oh my gosh, let me show you a little bit lower as well. Bam! All of that space is getting beautiful lighting. Looking on my most top shelf receives light from that specific bulb, because my, for example, white princess was so unhappy. It was on a struggle bus for such a long time. Also look at this, my beautiful Hoya Vayati variegata receives that. I have more Hoyas in here, I have cacti. All of that, all of these plants right now are receiving the sun. Especially if you would take a closer look into my shelves, right? You see that I just packed my shelves with plants. So not only the front having lots of them, but also the back. What these lights do, actually they're giving light to the ones that might not receive lots of sunlight from the window from up front. So from the side right here, my cactus receives even more light. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be epic. Okay, we set up this space. Right now, let's go to my left. You can see my set alocasia as well in here. So let's take the action a little bit lefter. Alright, that corner that I do not show you that often, as you can tell, it's hiding behind that dark curtain. It also doesn't receive much sunlight. That Strelitzia receives probably the most of light, so I want to make all of these plants happy. Honestly, it's still a pretty messy situation right here because I still cannot decide where to put these plants. So right now they're just hanging out in here like in the middle stop for them. But you know what? We're about to change that, and this space is gonna be such a happy space for these plants. Oh my gosh, okay. Let me put you a little bit more up, and let's see how we can set up these lights in there. I'm taking you along on the process. So at first I thought to maybe attach this light specifically on top for on this stand because it's made out of metal and it felt kind of legit and safe. But I do not want to have like the crazy cord situation in my apartment, so I feel like probably the smartest idea would be to put this grow light on the very same shelf right here, but to move the lights to that side, so that's how probably they're gonna receive the most out of these lights. So let me try out this idea and see if that works. I'm still playing around with this light because so far this might look a bit crazy. I'm trying to make the most of them. I feel like I don't even need all of those three bulbs working directly onto this shelf, sorry, stand. As you can tell, the lower plants receive enough sunlight and the monstera is also blasted with light in there, so I feel like I can use the extra lamp right here to work on even further plants right there. So let me see if that's like ideal, and I'll take along, of course. Oh my gosh, guys, I feel like I really make the best out of them. I actually working with two lights, but they are working into very different sides. And all of this corner right now is so bright and so lit. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be so good. Let me show you from the other side. Look at that. My top shelf plants are receiving the light. My cacti are just blasted with it also from that side. My other plants in this shelf, bam, greenhouse fully lit. Another greenhouse and other experiments and prop stations. And you can see that both lights are securely attached to this very stable stand. So you can see how these plants are also very lit. And my beautiful monstera beautifully receiving the light as well. Wow, I'm actually so excited with the setup. This is gonna be awesome. I feel like this is definitely gonna be a big change. As you can tell right now, just like I mentioned on the stand, there's not a single new leaf. The monstera isn't working on a new leaf. Sansevieria is standing still. My Strelitzia Nicolai is also pretty still, and other plants. You can even see that my alocasia is very struggling right now. My Sansevieria Velfin isn't doing too well, so this corner never was too happy during the winter months, so right now I feel that's about to change. Plus this whole shelving situation is flipping looking wonderful. All of them. And I love how these lights are not like really in your face. I love how they blend in with my black details like the greenhouses and all of that. So the last thing left to do is to work on that cold situation, hide them, and we should be good to go and see later on how they're doing. So once again, you can see the top plants on the very top shelf are not doing too well. My white princess is struggling. My YITI also is standing still, not doing flippin' things. My cacti in there are also pretty dark. So since now we'll see if we'll see any kind of new growth on this shelf, which I'm really excited about, and all of the greenhouses. So, of course, we'll keep you updated. Alright everyone, this is how everything is looking like so far. So in about couple weeks I will film a little update and we will see maybe some miracles will happen and we'll find some new growth points or new leaves or anything like that. I'm not gonna be changing anything else. I will keep watering my plants the way I was watering them. I'm actually a bit worried if they won't get too hot, but there is only one way to find out. So yeah, this is how we're doing on day one, and in about couple seconds, future Svetlana slash for you, it's gonna be like the past Svetlana already, but she gonna give you some updates, and hopefully it's gonna be some good ones, because I'm excited. They look good. See you then. Alright everyone, so it's been 10 days since I set up my beautiful sansi lights. As you can tell, they're still intact. Wait, oh, wrong side. Still here, still flippin' acting fabulous, and I'm so happy to share some updates. I know it's only been 10 days and it's like a very small amount of time specifically for plant like world, right? Because what can happen in 10 days, right? But let me show you what can happen. I'm so excited! Okay, first off, this very top is still kind of the same, nothing changed too much. But what I can see that my beautiful Hoya finally started to grow some beautiful leaves that are already starting to be, that are already being sun stressed. Wait, focus. Focus! Can you see those tiny small leaves? Oh, right here. Oh my gosh, look at this one and that one. So cute. So this beautiful Hoya started to grow new leaves. Also my beautiful Tephra cactus right here started to grow a new top. Can you see that one? Oh my gosh, looking so fabulous. In the greenhouse, a lot of action happening as well. I won't be showing you the full tour, just let me show you a couple fun things. So, for example, Manthurium crystallinum is growing. Oh my gosh, you cannot see. This is the new leaf that is growing right now. Also, finally, after months and months of silence, my Zizi Zenzi started to grow new shoot, which is so extremely exciting because it took it forever. Before that, it never did anything for me. Maybe it's a coincidence, maybe it's not. You will be the judge, right? Also, on this side, we're having lots of action happening, but the most excited I am for the baby clarinarium leaf. Guys, this clarinarium was standing still whole summer, so in summertime it gave me only one leaf, that one, and then it stopped. So it's been almost half a year since I saw anything happening. And right now, bam, out of nowhere we have a small tiny leaf right there. So exciting. Also, lemon lime oranta keeps on shooting those awesome beautiful leaves. By the way, on this side, I cannot believe this is happening. Please excuse the dusty filming light. But guys, finally, after I don't know how much, we have this. Guys, my monstera is pregnant. Look at it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, it was standing still for so long. I mean, during the summer months, it would give me like one leaf each month. But guess what? I guess right now we'll have it more often. I'm so excited for this beast to grow even bigger for me. I need to still work on that pole situation right there. And once again, right now, since my fiance's sister was visiting, I did not have much time to play around with my plants and especially check on them very often. So right now, after 10 days, after watering them and just seeing up close how much stuff started to happen, even knowing that we still have a full-on winter mode outside, this is so fun. By the way, look at this beautiful new puffy pedulum orchid I got. By the way, first off, I wanna apologize for the way I look. I know it's kind of rough. Who haven't seen my community post on my YouTube channel, I actually shared that less than a couple weeks ago my baby Yakari passed away, and I don't want to go into details into this video because it's all about lights and lighter side of the life, right? So we won't be talking about that, but just want to excuse my cried out eyes and black circles and all that. Anyway, what I want to share with you is a little bit of what I have noticed in those 10 days that these lights were doing their business and working so hardly on all of my plants. So once again, you've seen the proof yourself. You saw before footage of all of my plants, and right now you can see that a lot of them are shooting new growth, which is exactly what I would expect from my plants right now, since they are so, like, I could not imagine better conditions for them, unless maybe adding some humidity to the air. But other than that, I mean, I did not change a thing, so I've been doing the same things I was doing before. And in 10 days, we can see some difference. So that is very promising. Cannot wait to see how more they will surprise me. Of course, I'm gonna give you updates, but so far what I have noticed, like the main concern is that the bulbs are actually getting a bit hot in the end of the day. Maybe even sooner than in the end of the day, right? And at the same time, it's normal because my other lights doing the same thing. But also, I haven't noticed any burns on my plants. I haven't noticed like kind of weird smell of electricity or stuff like that. So technically nothing is wrong. The bulbs are actually just floating in the air, so they are not seem to be like a fire hazard or something like that. So it's a little bit concerning, but at the same time, so far nothing stressful happened, not neither to my plants, neither to my home. So that's one thing that I wanted to say. Another thing that I noticed actually that I love how easy it is to move them around. If I'm not feeling like having them right there, I can always just clip them off. For example, other lights that I have, they are drilled into the wall, so the moment they're drilled in, I don't want to move them and make more holes in my home. So that is so convenient. Also love that they have controllers and timers. Everything is so nice. I mean, there's nothing more that I would want from a grow light. And that's saying a lot. So thank you so much for Sansi Growlights for sponsoring this video. It was a big pleasure to have you guys here on this channel. And of course I will keep on having them and probably mentioning them because so far I just love every single bit about them. I know I don't want to sound biased, but so far, I mean, I have no complaints. My plants are happy, they're growing, so what else I would want, right guys? Anyway, so thank you so much for watching, everyone. I will give you more updates later on. I actually even want to see if my electricity bill will be changing, so I will be working on that later on when I will be giving you updates in like a couple months or so. I want to have like more statements, not just 1 month, because life happens and stuff like that. So of course I'm gonna be working on them, seeing how everything goes, but so far I'm a happy customer and I highly recommend them. So go check them out. I have a discount code that I will leave here on the screen. It will give you 40% discount if you'll go and use my link. I am in affiliate program, so it will also help me a bit, which hopefully is something you're looking for. Help the slide out. Just kidding. Just try them out and see for yourself, because I highly recommend them. They are not expensive whatsoever, so it should be easy to just go ahead and do it. So do it. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope you're having a wonderful week so far, and hopefully I'll see you in my next one. Bye.